Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Elizabeth Stitches. I'm Elizabeth. This is my Flosstube number 2. Thank you all so much for the subscribers and the likes and the comments on the first video and all the views. Like, I am blown away. I did not expect that at all. And no matter what anybody feels like, I was very nervous. I still am, but I'm also very excited. Today it's a little bit more cloudy outside. I have my lamp on my nightstand right here, but I don't know how the lighting will be, so we're just gonna see how it goes. I wanted to say thank you to Alma, the tattooed reading owl. I have notes here. She mentioned me in her Flosstube, and oh my gosh, it was so sweet. And I was like, oh my gosh, so excited. I'd never watched her before, and I watched her, and yeah, so Alma, thank you very much, and I hope you had a great trip. I think you're back now from your trip, so I hope that you had a good time. I also wanted to mention my Instagram. I've been posting my cross-stitch journey on there for a long time. I'm not very frequent, but my Instagram is Lizzie2130. And I post on there a lot in my story, more than actual posts, but I do post on there. I'm trying to get better. Also, I'm wearing my Valentine's Day gnome shirt. I thought it was cute. I don't know if I'm going to film again before Valentine's Day, so I thought I would be a little bit theming right now. It's almost February, so oh, today is Saturday, January 28th. So tomorrow it'll be 3 weeks exactly since I filmed the first video. I think I want to do about 3 weeks between each one, maybe once a month. It just depends on how busy we are and how much time I have. This weekend was perfect for me to do this, so yeah. Another thing before we get into the whips and everything, somebody in the comments had asked me there's 2 questions I wanted to answer. One was if I can show the threads in the sulky conversion for the Light by Barbara Anna. This is the pattern. I haven't worked on this since I did my whip parade, so I'm not going to show how far I am again. But I will say what sulkies are in the conversion. I'm using Bendy Stitchy's conversion. She did have it as a free Patreon post. I don't know if she still does. I'm sure she does, but I don't know. You never know. 1 second. I'm just grabbing all the threads. But yeah. I don't know if anyone is interested, but at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about our trip we just had last weekend to Round Rock. It was good, but the first night we got there was very chaotic. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sulkies. I can't hold them all up, but I'll try to do a few at a time. These are the 12 weight sulkies. This one is $12.87. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Focus. There we go. It's this green color. And I'm sorry, people mentioned that I talk too quickly. I'm very sorry. I try to go slower. This one is $11.31. It's like a dark brown. This one is $10.71. It's a cream. This one is $11.81. It's orange. And this one, sadly the end fell off, but it has the color on this side. It's $12.18. It's also a cream color. They are different. They're like, one's like a light, you can see they're different. Okay, and this one is 1169. I think that you're called the colors by numbers. I don't know. I've only used Sulky for this project, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. This one is 1240. It's a purple, gray purple. This one is 1246. It's a bright orange. It's not as bright as the light is making it. The camera is making it really bright. Okay, this one is 4002. Excuse me. And ignore my messed up nails because I'm trying to grow my natural nails back out and they're having a rough time. Okay. And this is 1032. I like that color. It's really pretty. That's all the colors that were in the conversion. I think these are the ones that she said. If I might have changed one or two because I couldn't get the one she said, but those are the ones I'm using. I'm making sure I didn't miss any. Oh no, there's one more. Let me make sure. I'm sorry. I have 2 projects in this bag. Okay, the last one is 1271. It's a green, dark green. It's really pretty. I really like working with the Sulkies. I am used to using 2 strands all the time. Like even on 36 count, I use 2 over 2 on linen and even weaves and luganas and things like that. So it was interesting. I don't mind it. It's just different. But yeah. Okay. Moving on. Oh, the next question was, what app do I use on my iPad for my patterns? So I used to always either buy a physical copy and then make a copy to mark on so I could keep the original fine and mark on where I stitch, because I am not the person that can know what stitches I've already done. That is not me. Some people, the people that can do that are so impressive. Like I've heard some people that say, oh, I don't have to mark out the pattern, I just remember. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like no. Like I that's impressive, but I could never. So let me show you. On your iPad, my iPad, it's a 2017 model, so it's kind of old. I want to get a new one, but I just haven't. So I literally just will save the PDF of whatever pattern it is. So like with Autumn Lane Stitchery for the Dark Queen of the Earth, they send out an email at the day it drops for each section, and then there's like, let me see if I can show you. There's an option to, okay, here, we're gonna have a preview of my plans for later. So I bought this pattern. This is the Sprouting Lupine, my Mushy Valentine. I love it. Anyway, this, no. Okay, no. This is what I bought from Etsy, okay? So if there's a button up here, I don't know if you can see because of the glare, that little arrow box button, if you click it, there's a option down here to save to files. And then if you click that, it'll let you save it wherever you want to, name it whatever you want to. Oh, look, you're seeing my reflection. Okay, in my windowsill. All right, it's got a lot of stuff on it. But yeah, so I just always save them on my iPad. And then, yeah, most of the time it lets you like mark them when you go into the Files app. You can like, because they're PDFs, so you can like draw on them and mark out what you stitched. I've never used Pattern Keeper. I've never used any other like app on my iPad to do anything like that. Excuse me. But and I will say sometimes it doesn't work. Like the first time I ever wanted to use this was earlier last year when the Bonkers Sal came out. I was printing the pattern from Barbara Anna, and it was just so tiny. It's harder for me to see the pattern than it is for me to stitch the piece. So like, and I don't use a magnifier or anything because I don't like them. I've tried, I don't like it. The only thing I use when I'm stitching is a neck light. Sometimes at night, and it looks like this. But yeah, I don't use a magnifier or anything. So it was getting really hard for me to see patterns. So I was like, well, how can I put them on my iPad and mark them off and zoom in? So I didn't know this until the other day, but Devin, my husband, he's like, oh, you can just scan it into the scanner and turn it into a PDF and put it on your iPad. And I was like, what? And he's like, I thought you've been doing that this whole time. And I was like, no, I was literally taking a picture of it from the thing she sent us, like on the Creative Poppy website, taking a screenshot on my phone and putting it on my iPad and marking it off that way. And if you do that, it works. But the problem is, it's not as good quality, like at least for me it wasn't, so I can't zoom in far enough still, and it's really annoying. But I can show you another thing. So this one's a freebie. I'll show you, yeah, I've already stitched all these. Okay, so this one's a freebie, and you can see, I'm gonna zoom in so you can't see the whole thing, but that's what it looks like after I've marked it out. So yeah, and you can zoom in really big, and I can have the iPad kind of far from me while I'm stitching, which is really nice. So yeah, I just use the files thing, and it works well for me. I really like it. But yeah, so I guess I will get into my whips now. So exciting, I have 2 finishes. Which is so good for January. I never have like finishes ever, so I'm so happy. And then I have, well, one's a finish, one was a SAF, which is a start and finish, in one day. And then I have a new start, and then I have worked on some of my whips. I will say I never fully finish objects because even though I've finished multiple patterns at this point, I don't have really anywhere for them to get put up at. As you can see, I got stuff all over my walls, and we live with family right now, so like we have our bedroom, and that's kind of our only us space where I can really decorate, and at the moment, and until we move. And so it's just, and it's out of convenience. Like we want to buy a house ourselves, but with all the stuff we do with our side business and how much we're going, and it's just, right now we're waiting until the business is done, and because we're trying to close it up, which is going to take like another year or 2 maybe. So anyways, let me show you. Oh yeah, and I like this bag I got from Vera Bradley. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm usually not big into hearts, but I guess I like them now. I don't know. Okay, that's the new start. Okay, this is a whip. Finish. Whip. Okay, I guess I will show my whips first. So let me start with showing you. I've only worked on 3 whips that I already had going, and then the other 2 finishes, one was one that I showed that I started in my whip parade, my first video. It was the queen bee, or the bee, antique bee sow thing. I hadn't finished it, I barely even started it, and then I pulled it out and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna work on this, and I finished it. So but let me show you. I have prepared this time. So this is where the Dark Queen of the Earth looks like now, if you finished current to current. She's so pretty. I love her. She's beautiful. I'm not that far. So basically I have done all of this side over here, And I haven't done anything over here except for I've started the little tail leg fin thing, whatever, skirt, I don't know. And I don't know if I have a picture of where I was before. Last time, I think this is just about as far as I was on that side. And I will show you where I'm at now. I had only worked on her like 1 or 2 days of my lunch break, so not that much. Oh, maybe just 1 day. I've been focused on working on other stuff. But there's the top. And as you can see, I put in a little bit more stitching at the bottom there. Not that much, just a little bit. But yeah, I haven't been in the mood to work on her. It's a lot of dense stitching, and I've been in the mood to work on other stuff, so I don't know, maybe I'll get my groove back. This is what happened with the Dark Queen of the Sea too. I was like going strong and then lost all motivation because ooh, squirrel, shiny things to stitch. So yeah, so there's that one. Okay, next one is the oh my goodness, what is she called? Cathedral Woods Goddess. I'm losing my mind. Okay, by Mirabilia, Nora Corbett. Beautiful. I love her. I worked on her. This one and the Bonkers Style are the ones I worked on the most on my whips. This is where I was basically here before for my whip parade. The only thing I didn't have was that little 2 lines of stitching right there, but that's basically where I was at before. And this is the project I took with me and worked on mostly while we were gone over the weekend, but I didn't have a whole bunch of time to work on it. I did start beading though, which is my first time to ever bead on a project, so that's super exciting. This is where I'm at now. I can't see what I'm showing you. There we go. So yeah, I've gotten a lot further down. This was like where I had ended before, that little blue splotch right there. So all of that down there I worked on. But yeah, I love her. I love this color. Sometimes I'll get in the mood to stitch on this color. But yeah, that's as far as I got on this one. I'm gonna get a drink of water. 1 second. Okay. And then the bunker sow. So this one I'm very excited. So this is what she'll look like when she's finished. So pretty. And I decided to stitch mine on a very white, stitch on Pictures Plus Bramble. Oh, I wasn't saying that for my other ones, I'm sorry. The Dark Queen of the Earth was the called for nightshade. With called for threads. The Cathedral Woods Goddess, I'm stitching it on, I still don't know the name of the fabric. It's on my Instagram if you go look at my first post about it. It's Old Gold by something. Fiber on a Whim, maybe? I can't remember. And then I'm using all the called for threads as well on that one. And then this one, I'm using Pictures Plus Bramble, 32 count, I think. All the called forth colors. Yes, 32 count. So this is where I was before. And I worked a lot on this last couple days. And last night. I have a mess up in her hair, but I'm going with it. It's how it is. So yeah, I did all the top of the hat area, this little feather area, the little wrap around the hat, the line that goes for the hat, like ledge. Did some more of her face and her eyebrow. Yeah. I really love this piece. I think I'm gonna try to focus on this piece and get it finished in February. But we'll see, because I really want to work on the mushy mushrooms one that I showed you. And my other new starts I have, so I don't know. But yeah, I love this piece. It's so pretty. I've really been in the mood to work on it, so I've worked on it a lot in the last couple days. But yeah. Okay, moving on. Oh, and I have a lot of haul for this video, so I'm sorry. Okay, let me show you my new start. So I saw in, I don't remember who I saw recently, but like a long time ago, maybe a year or something, maybe 2 years. It's been a while. Bendy Stitchy, Michelle, she stitched this piece. It's the Happy Heart Sampler by Birds of a Feather. It is out of print. But the person I watched recently, I can't remember who it was now. I didn't write it down. She was stitching it, and she said that you could get it online if you look for it. And so I looked for it. I found it at a couple places, some places more expensive than others, but I was able to get one. And I love this piece when Bendy Stitchy stitched it. And I was, at the time I was like, oh, I love it. It's out of print. If I can't find it, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I did find it, but it was expensive then, so I was like, And I don't know if more have just gotten back in circulation because people are destashing them or what, but yeah. So this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. I am stitching everything except for that like that black and white bottom section with the numbers in it. I thought I didn't want to stitch all that solid stitching at the bottom. And it is supposed to be stitched on 36 count Meadow Lark from Birds of a Feather. I don't even know if you can get that anymore. I don't know. I've never had any fabric from them, so I don't know. But that is not the fabric I'm using. And I'm not using any of the called for threads, so let me pull those out and I will tell you what I'm using. So I'm stitching this on Gray Magic from Big Stitch Me, a 36 count linen. I'm in the Fabric of the Month Neutral Club, so this is the card for this fabric. I love her fabrics, and actually it's funny because last night was Friday, yesterday was Friday, and it was Friday night fight night on the group on Facebook. I don't know if I've ever participated, maybe one other time. I honestly don't remember. If I have, it's been like a year ago or 2 years ago, because I've been in the group for a long time, but I never was in the Fabric of the Month Club until maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I think. I've gotten a couple pieces, but yeah, I love this color, this Gray Magic color. It is, to me, it's very blue. So this is where I've gotten to on this. Oh, needle's just hanging there. Okay, that's cool. So this is the little dude, his little feetsies. This is the whole little heart border on the edge. The reason what called to me about this pattern is, like, again, all the hearts, which usually I don't like hearts, but here we are. I stitched that. There's the bottom of the alphabet, or the second baby alphabet, lowercase. There's the start of one of the hearts, and then this is the outline of this piece over here. My needle minder. But, oh no, I dropped a magnet. I got it, okay. But yeah, you can see, I haven't got very far, but it's very pretty. It will be very pretty when it's done. I love this color. This is very true to color right there. It's very blue-gray. It's really pretty. So the colors I'm using, I'm also in the, oh no, these are all Classic Colorworks. Okay, I'm in the Color and Cotton Thread Club too. I don't know which one, I don't remember, but I am in one of those, and I have my January threads to show you. I used to be in a Classic Colorworks club from, I don't remember, but I stopped doing it because I have so many Classic Colorworks now. It's outrageous. Like, my little storage thing I keep them in, I don't have any more space. It's overfilling. So I was like, I'm gonna stop my subscription, even because I haven't put them in any projects. So I was like, one of my goals, if I want to, don't use all the, if I don't want to use all the called for threads, is if I pull my stuff from stash, I'm going to try to use what I have because they're beautiful and I love having them, but I want to actually use them and see them more. So I pulled, so what's called for in this is all Weeks Dye Works. And I have some Weeks Dye Works in stash. I don't really stitch with it that often unless I really want it to look like what the called for is. But in this one, I've converted to all Classic Colorworks. So this is Colonial Rose, Campfire, Tennessee Red Clay, Crab Cakes. I love crab. Oh my god, there we go. Okay. This is a Belsois Old Crow. I love working with the Belsois. They're really nice. The silks. This one's Baking Tin. And it's funny. This color is gray. 100% gray. It does not look blue. It is gray. Devin, my husband, thinks it's blue. And I'm like, no, it's gray. All right. This is Tartan Plaid. And this is blue. This is what I'm using for the alphabet. Tea and Biscuits is what I'm going to use for the cream colored fill-in on some of it. Barn Door and Cherry Cobbler. Yeah. So I might need to pull some more colors for it. I don't know, but that's what I pulled so far. But I love it and I want to continue working on it. But I don't know, I might work on it in February, I might not. We'll see. I don't know. It's very Valentine's Day theming to me, but at the same time it's not. And I know in my whip parade I said I don't really like samplers, and here I am. But yeah. Oh, and this bag, this is it's so cute. This is from the 805 Stitcher, but I bought it from Steph, Lindy Stitches, her website, when she had these on there. I bought this from her. I bought 2 bags. The other one is put up right now, though I'm not using it for anything. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Almost to haul. I have so much haul. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no, that needs to go back in there. Okay. So, moving on. This is, I don't know if there's a picture of the fully finished part. Let me see, hold on. Sorry, crinkles. This pattern is from 2014. Aha, okay. So this is the bonus chart in this little one. So this is what the full chart looks like. It's beautiful. I love it. I really wanted to stitch it. And I don't know, but if you watch my whip parade, but in my whip parade I had started it. And this is where I had gotten. Very little progress. So, after my whip parade, after I filmed my whip parade, I was like, I really want to work on this. And then I was looking at it and I was like, oh, there is a smaller piece included in this pattern set. Like, there's 2 patterns. And I was like, well, the small one, it's 59 by 123. It's tiny. So I was like, I could stitch that in a couple days. And I did. The problem is that I couldn't, I did my own color changes. I picked all my own colors because the ones that they called for to me were just really dark and I wanted something more springy. So I was, and it's funny because I usually like dark colors, but I don't know. And so I picked out my own colors from my stash and it ended up turning out like this. And I'll show you. I finished it. I love it. It's beautiful. I ripped out the queen that I had already put in the bee I had because the smaller pattern, the bee is this orientation, not the other way. But yeah, I really love it. The biggest issue was picking out my own colors and not having it like too much of one color in one spot. That was my biggest problem. So let me tell you the colors I used. These are not on a ring, so it's a mess. Hold on. Putting this back in here so I don't get it messed up. Okay. These are almost all color and cottons that I use in this one. They are a mess, I'm just warning you. Okay, so I used Color and Cotton Hot Springs. Very pretty. Color and Cotton Forest. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Classic Colorworks Caribbean Waters. Classic Colorworks Queen Bee, which I thought was fitting for this pattern. Classic Colorworks Sugar Plum. Classic, oh, there's a lot of Classic Colorworks too. I use both. Sorry, I'm readjusting my position. I'm not comfortable. All right. Classic Colorworks Pickled Beets. If it will focus. I love this color. So pretty. I used to not be big into purples, but now I also like purples too, so I don't know. My tastes are changing. Classic Colorworks Little Pink Peony. I love peonies, so it was very fitting. Classic Colorworks A Belle Soie Noir. I needed a light black. This is a very light, like charcoal-y gray. And this one is Classic Colorworks Belle Soie Rouge. It's very pretty. I have the fan on. I'm sorry if it's really loud. It's comfortable outside, but I was warm, so. This one, I don't know if y'all remember when Classic Colorworks had these two Belle Soies. I think this one and the other one came out at the same time. The other one was Pickle Relish. I bought that one too. I didn't use that in this, but I think that they both came out at the same time together, if I remember right. And when I see them together, it makes me think of watermelon. But yeah. This is Color and Cotton Jingle Bell. This was in the December thread club thing. It's really gold, pretty gold yellow. I think this was in the December one as well. This is Color and Cotton Snowflake. It is a crisp, crisp white. And then Color and Cotton Shamrock. And that's what I used for that one, my own conversion. So if you're interested in those colors, a lot of them are, the Color and Cottons are special edition. I don't know if you can get them or limited edition. I don't know how that works with the thread club. I don't know, but yeah. There we go. Okay. And that's all I have for any of that. All I have left to show is haul and plans. Oh, and other finish, but it's included in my haul because I finished it on a piece of fabric that I got in my haul. So, yeah. Okay. I guess first I will talk about patterns I bought. I guess we can do it like an order of things because I have patterns, I have fabric, I have thread, I have a project bag, I have all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I went a little bit crazy buying stuff, okay? I was on like a big cross-stitch buy ban over the holidays because I was spending money on presents and other life things going on. So I think because I finally had the extra funds, I was like, oh, let me buy cross-stitch stuff. And I did my first video, so I was like, oh, cross-stitch. I don't know. So I guess I'll start with showing you the patterns I bought. I bought quite a few patterns. I don't know when I'll stitch them. Who knows, but here we are. First I bought this Mirabilia. I don't have very many, but I've decided that if I see one that I love and I would like to stitch it, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the pattern, even if I don't kit it up or anything, just so I have it in case it goes out of print, because I don't know how long they keep them in print or anything. So yeah. But this is Mermaid Perfume by Nora Corbett Mirabilia. I love it. I love her. She's beautiful. Again, the teal color. I bought a fabric to stitch her on, and I'll show you that when I get to fabrics, but I don't know. Now that I've got it in person, I don't know if I want to use that. I think it'd be too bright. I need to find a darker one. Okay, the rest are digital. I bought digital patterns for all of these. This is from Yasmin's Made with Love. She did a pattern called Love Makes Everything Easy. I saw it on Instagram. I loved it and I bought it. And I think Marjorie from Marjorie Made, I think that's her channel name, I think she bought it too. So it would be cool if we could like sell it together. I don't know when, but that would be kind of cool. But yeah, that's what this looks like. Or not Love Makes Everything Better. Love Makes Everything Easy. What am I doing? It was right in front of me. But I love it. It's so pretty. I have previously stitched a bird piece kind of similar to this one. It was by Lila Studio. I didn't stitch the whole entire piece. Just stitched like the bird and like around the bird. So pretty. Anyway. I also bought 2 patterns from a new designer. Her name is the Artsy Housewife. She has a Etsy shop called Artsy Housewife Shop, SHOPPE. And these are the 2 patterns I bought. This one is called A Study in Pink, and then the next one is called Byron Blackbird. So this is A Study in Pink. I love it. So pretty. And this is Byron Blackbird. I love him too. So excited. And I want to stitch it on fabric like this. So what she says in her description of in the PDF that how she made the piece look like this. She dyed it herself. So I want to follow that. And then I bought two. Well, out of all of the ones I bought, 3 of them are Valentine's Day themed. The two of them are from Lola Crow Cross Stitch. This one is Crow Valentine, and then I brought Ghost Valentine. They were cute. They're tiny. They're little worms in their hearts and their little crows. They're so cute. That one. And then the ghosties. I love them. I'm going to use glow in the dark thread for this. But yeah, it's so cute. And then Mama Witch Cross Stitch had a sale. Well, I think she had a sale. I don't know. But I bought 2 patterns from her that I've been wanting to get. So this one is called... I have screenshots of my receipts from Etsy, so I'm just going to say what it says. Pumpkin Skeleton Owl Cross Stitch Pattern. I think this is like the Pumpkin Gardener or something like that. I think that's what it's called, actually. Mama Loves You GB. I stitched this. I love it. It's so pretty. I actually have a little... She has hers in a little like house box. And actually, one day I was at Target and I found a little house like thing. It's not a box. It's like metal, a little metal house shaped box thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, must do it like that. So, and then this one is Pumpkin Toad Frog Ghost. I don't know. It's like the dancing. Let me see if I can see. Okay, the first one was called Pumpkin Gardener. That was what it was called. And then this one is called Dance, Dance, Dance. Yeah. So cute. So cute. Don't know when I'll stitch those, but I have them. And then these 2 are ones I've had in my cart on Etsy for a while, and I just decided, why not buy them? They are from Willow House Samplings. No, Willow Hill Samplings, I'm sorry. This one is the Quaker Forest Sampler. I really like that. It's not really showing the picture. It's more, the fabric is more greeny than yellowy to me. Maybe it is yellow, but I thought it was a green color. I don't know. And then this one is called I Practice Stitchcraft. I really like it. Very cute. I think that's all. Oh, and then the last one I bought was an impulse. Well, they're all impulse buys, let's be honest. But the last one was My Mushy Valentine, which I showed you. I love it. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. So I have that one kitted up. Almost everything I need for it. I pulled the threads from my stash. Those are what the called for threads are. Well, mostly. If I didn't have the right color, I'd pick the next color over above it or under it for the DMC number, because I would have like the next one, but not the right one. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. And then like this one, the white in this is 3865. I don't have that. I mean, I do have it somewhere, but I can't find it. So this is 3866. So it's very close. It will work. But yeah. The only thing I don't have is there's a Rainbow Gallery Petite Treasure braid that's called for in this. And I do like using those, so I will order it. Excuse me. But I think I'm going to stitch it on, very fitting, Portabella from Be Stitch Me. It was my Fabric of the Month club for maybe December or November or maybe October. I don't remember. But yeah, I think it will look so good. All the colors will pop really well. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I want to start this on the 1st. And stitch it in February. So we'll see. But that's part of haul and plans together. Okay. I bought the threads also for the DMC threads for a lot of the patterns that I just showed at Michael's. So, and then some of them I had in my stash, but yeah, it's just a whole bunch of DMC threads. Bought that. And then while I was at Michael's, I saw this frame that I thought, oh, that would be really cute to have for finishing something one day. I really like how it looks. It's just a glass floating frame. It was 40% off or 50% off, so it ended up being like $10. It was a good deal. And then I also bought, okay, don't judge me. This is the wrapper for it. It's a sticky bead mat. Because I need to get one of the tacky bob things, but I haven't ordered one yet because I'm stubborn. My next 1, 2, 3 stitch order, I'll order one. But I cut it in half, so this is the one half of it. I cut the other part off because I didn't want that big of a piece. Because how I store my beads is in like this little container. Let me see if I can reach it. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I can. So I have this little container. I bought it from Joann's. I don't know if they still sell them, but I bought like a bunch of these containers a long time ago. And look, you can see this is the other half of the sticky bead mat. The paper's on top of it, the clear paper. But yeah, so it sticks really well. And I stuck it on here and I just pull off the top cover, pour out a couple beads I want to use, and did it that way. It worked all right. I don't think it's the best option for me. That's why I want to get a tacky bob still, or whatever those are called. The little CD case that's sticky, you know what I'm talking about. I want to get one of those, but I haven't yet. So this was my makeshift attempt to use it to try and do beading, and it works out just fine. It worked out just fine. But I will get one of those and try the difference and see what I like better. Okay, and then I have fabric. I just have it stored all in this bag right here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this is my January of the month. January floss color of the month. I don't know what I'm saying. Color and cotton. So pretty, so pretty. I told y'all I've got lots of haul. I'm not kidding. Okay, so I watched Lindy Stitch's video, not her most recent one, but I think it was one before that, the one she did at the very end of the year, and she showed these little luggage tags she had in her shop, and I had to have it, so I ordered that from her store. I don't travel in a plane usually ever, but I thought it would be cute to put it on my bag that we travel with all the time, so there's that. And then what else did I buy from her? I bought 3 pieces of fabric from her also, and then she always gives a little freebie pattern with her orders. But I ordered a 32 count Silver Moon Belfast linen by Zweigart. I've used this before. I really love it. I love it. It's really nice to work with. And then I have never used this one. It's 32 count Stormy Clouds Lugana by Zweigart. It's really pretty, like a gray marbling, really pretty. And then I ordered a 32 count Silver Fox linen, and it's so funny because she sent me another piece of 32 count Silver Moon Lugana. And I didn't even realize it when I opened the package until like the next day. I was like laying here like going to sleep, and I was like, you know, sometimes you'll realize things way later. Okay, so I was laying here and I was like, oh, wait a minute. And so I emailed Stephanie, and I was like, hey, I just wanted to check and see. And I checked my order, you know, and I was like, I ordered this piece, but this is what I got. And I love the Silver Moon color, so I'll use it. And I was like, I'll just pay for that, and then just can you send me the one that I ordered as well? And she's so sweet. She's such a sweetheart. She was like, oh no, it's okay, it's our mistake, so sorry. And she sent me the Silver Fox also, which I also found in my stash, I have a piece of that, so now I have 2 pieces. I never remember what I have, so I always buy extra. But yeah, so it's here. It's in the mailbox. I just haven't went and gotten it yet. I know it's here. But that's a really pretty, it's almost like this piece. It's very similar to this color. And I'm very excited to have that too. I ordered it for a specific thing and now I can't remember what, so there we go. Okay, and then from Hollis Hands Creates on Etsy. Hold on. I'm getting too many things in my face. 1 second. Just putting this up out of the way so it's not in my face. Oh no, yes, got it. Okay. From Hollis Hands Creates on Etsy. I order stuff from her shop. Not a lot, but I have ordered from her shop in the past. Let me show you. One moment. This is her shop on Etsy. If you want to look her up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to link things. I will try, but we'll see. I bought 2 pieces of fabric from her shop. I bought Mayflower from Fox and Rabbit. 36 count, I think. Yeah, 36 count. And then I bought Mint from Fiber on a Whim, which is a 32 count Lugana. So the Fox and Rabbit piece is a 36 count linen. It's really pretty. And this is the piece that I stitched the little freebie on from Wild Violet Cross Stitch. That was my start and finish. I love it. It's so cute. It's called, one moment, Victory's Laurel Wreath and Key. I also showed this on my Instagram. And if you want the thread that I used, I already put it back up. It's on my Instagram. It's in the picture with it. So yeah, this is one of the fabrics I bought. And then this is the Mint, which is so pretty. I love teal fabric. I love stitching on teal fabric. Sorry, I was just had to realize something for a moment, but I remembered. There we go. It's kind of more, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. I have never stitched on this before. I don't know what I will stitch on it, but I will stitch something on it. So there's that. And then, oh, the other thing I bought from Lindy Stitches was a PDF pattern. One more PDF pattern. It was Merry Manatees. It looks like this. I saw Andrea Hart's Needle Art on Instagram. I follow her. She stitched this piece on this piece of fabric from Fabric Flare. That was one of the splash fabrics that has the splotches on it. I don't know if she used the Aqua Splash or the Blue Splash or whichever one, but I bet I bought this one. It's the Aqua Splash. It's a 32 count. This is my second time to use Fabric Flare. I liked using them before. It was a pink piece of fabric I had. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. I liked using it, but I hadn't bought from them in a long time. And so I went ahead and bought this. I love it. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to start to stitch that. I don't know when, but I have it now. So now I just have to get the threads for it and I'll be ready. And then we're getting there. We're almost done. I bought a couple pieces of fabric with this order from 123 Stitch. I bought a couple more pieces of fabric. I always feel like I don't have enough fabric, and then I have a whole bunch. Like I have a whole, do you know those little like fabric baskets you can put in like the cube bookshelves. Excuse me. I have a whole basket, like a cube little basket filled of fabric in my stash. But the problem is, I always forget what I have when I ever go through it. So I just need to pull it out and go through it more. But yeah, I like having stash, so it's fun. So I bought a piece of 32 count rose blush Belfast linen. And this is the piece, it's very pink. This is the piece I was thinking for this. There you go. That's more true to color right there. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Now that I have it in person, I don't know. Maybe. And then I bought, after my whip parade, I was inspired to look and see if I could find more of the fabric I used on my Grimm's Fairy Tale Sal, which is watercress Jobelin. And I did find some. It's a 28 count watercress Jobelin even weave. And it's just a small piece. Well, I say small, but it's pretty big. I think they have changed how they dye this a little bit. You're not really getting the true color. I'm trying to show the best color way. I don't know. Let me see. It's very green in person. More green than the piece I already have. So, but the piece I already have is very old. So maybe they've changed how they dye it, or mine has just like changed over time. I'm not sure. It's still really pretty. I'll stitch something on it, but yeah. And then I bought this, which I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I thought it was pretty. It's a 32 count Whimsy from Picture This Plus. And it's so purple. I don't know what I will stitch on it. And plus, I don't really like stitching Picture This Plus in hand. It's really stiff. Once you get working with it, it gets better. But at first, it's kind of rough. But yeah. So that's what I got from 123 Stitch. And now I need to make another order from them because I need more things. Why? Okay. And then a couple more things. There's a couple more. I'm just putting everything I've already showed you back in this bag so I know what I've showed and what I haven't showed. Okay, so I bought a project bag from Vintage Owl Lady on Etsy. This is her card. She does beautiful bags, and she did all these bags from Tula Pink. That's what it is. She did a lot of bags from Tula Pink's line, and I couldn't ever get one because they were always sold out. So I was like, no. So when I finally was able to, what I did was I bought my own fabric from Tula Pink, and I'm gonna make my own bag, but I haven't done that yet. But this is the bag I bought from her. It has mushrooms and squirrels and chipmunks and foxes. It's so cute. It's very wintry. I love it. And look at the cute little tassel she put on there. And then this is the inside. It's more foxes. It's so cute. It's really nice. I really like it. I'm not sure if I've ever bought a bag from her before. Because I don't think I have any bags that are like this style where it's very soft, like as you can see, it's very soft. But I love this little detail. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I can't wait to use it for a project. But I was holding it in my stash bag of my stuff I bought to show y'all my video. And then I have two more things to show. They're not really cross stitch related. So if you're not interested, that's okay. But thank you so much for watching. This is about an hour long. I'm happy it's not 2 hours, so we're almost done. But thank you all for watching. Thank you, and please subscribe. Please like the video. Please share. And thank you for coming to my channel and everything. So yeah. The last two things I want to show. I follow a lot of different artists on Instagram, and this is This is a 2023 calendar from Gloomy Grove. I think the artist name is Nikki Gist. I think that's how you say her name. But this is the calendar. It finally came in. It was a pre-order. I ordered it in December. And there's the different pictures. So this is January, February, March, April. I love this one and September's, I think, the most. But my favorite also are the alien abduction ones. I love sci-fi and aliens. But yeah, I love it. I'm so excited to have this calendar. We already have a calendar up there, as you can see, but I don't care if I have two. It's fine. And then the last thing I got that I wanted to share, and I'm not going to share the thing I've been working on lately because it's hard for me to get out right now. But I mentioned in my first video that I also crochet. I haven't been crocheting in a while. Like, it's been like a month or two. But I like to buy crochet hooks whenever I see them that I want. I have a bunch already, but I can't help myself. So I don't know if any of you are crocheters, but if you haven't heard of them, the company is called Furls, F like Frank, U-R-L-S, Furls, and they do a bunch of different kinds of crochet hooks. And I bought some because I wasn't sure if I would like it, and then I really liked it. I like how they feel. I like the way that they use, like how the hook eye uses the yarn, like how it pulls it and everything. Because if you're a crocheter and you've used different crochet hooks, you know they're all different. Just like with cross stitch, everything you use, it's all different. So they released a new colorway of hooks that was for the Zodiac line they do, and they did Capricorn finally, which is, I'm a Capricorn because my birthday is in December, end of December. So I was like, oh my gosh, I had to have them, and so I ordered 4 hooks that are Capricorn line hooks, and then I ordered 2 that were ones I've been wanting to get, but I haven't, because I haven't ordered from them in a while. So the 2 I've been wanting to get, this one, it's another one of their Zodiac ones. It's a 7mm. There's the name of the company right there. Oh no, it focused and now it won't. Come on. There we go. This is another, I think this is a Sagittarius hook, I think. It is really hard to tell in person, in the camera, but you can see the sparkle. It's so pretty. And then this one is the one they did for the holidays, and I just thought it was so funny. It's a tinsel. It's one that's filled with tinsel. And I thought that was cute. So, and you can still see the name of the hook and all that on there really well. Maybe not in the camera, but you can. This one is a 5.5mm hook. Very pretty. And then the Capricorn ones look like this. Ha! I love them. They're so pretty. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. And I love, this is one of my favorite colors, so I'm like so happy this was the Capricorn color. I've been waiting for them to release the Capricorn line. Like, I've been wanting it and wanting it. Look at all that glitter. So beautiful. Anyway, that one's upside down. But yeah. And then with this order, I got a, I don't know if they were doing it for a minimum amount of purchase or what they were doing it for, but they gave out a free little hook cup holder. So I'm gonna put this in my current project and use it. But yeah, really nice. Okay, and that's all I have to show. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, again, if you did enjoy, like and subscribe. And feel free to send me a message or a comment. I try to respond to almost every comment I could. I feel a little bit ridiculous saying thank you to everybody. So I wanted to say it in the video. Thank you all so much. When I looked, I haven't looked since yesterday. I think we're right under 500 subscribers. which blows my mind. Like, I can't. But my next video, excuse me, I think I'm going to try to do a small giveaway. I've never done that before, so I don't know how it's going to go. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or your weekend or your evening. And thank you for being here and everything, and just have a good rest of your week or a good rest of your day until I see you again. Well, bye-bye.